All eyes on Hormuz Strait. The situation at the Strait of Hormuz is currently at a boiling point, following a series of dramatic escalations that began in late February 2026. What was once a high-tension zone has effectively become a war zone, disrupting nearly 20% of the world's oil and LNG supply. Here is the breakdown of the current status as of late March 2026. 1. The de facto blockade. While Iran has not legally declared a total blockade, it has asserted complete control over the waterway. Selective access. Iranian officials recently announced that only non-hostile or friendly nations, specifically naming India, China, Russia, Iraq, and Pakistan, are permitted to transit, provided they coordinate directly with Iranian authorities. The ban, ships linked to the United States, Israel, and their close allies are strictly prohibited from passing. Traffic collapse. Despite their friendly list, overall shipping traffic has plunged by nearly 95%. Most commercial tankers are anchoring outside the strait, as insurance companies have pulled war risk coverage, making transit economically impossible for most. 2. Recent military activity. The conflict shifted into high gear following joint US-Israeli strikes on Iranian military and leadership targets on February 28. Iran's retaliation. The Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, IRGC, has responded with drone and missile strikes against merchant ships and regional infrastructure. At least 24 commercial vessels have reported attacks since March 1. Casualties. Multiple seafarers, including Indian and South Asian crew members, have been killed or injured in these strikes. Coalition response. A UK-led multinational coalition is currently preparing mine-clearing operations and offensive patrols to attempt to reopen the shipping lanes, while the US has launched Operation Epic Fury to target missile sites along the coast. 3. Global economic fallout. Their choking of this artery has sent shockwaves through the global economy. Oil prices. Brent crude has surged, peaking at $126 per barrel, with prices currently hovering around $105 to $120. Stranded crews. Approximately 20,000 seafarers and over 3,000 vessels, including 250 oil tankers, are currently stranded in the region, unable to exit the Persian Gulf safely. Supply chains. Many energy companies have declared force majeure, unforeseeable circumstances that prevent someone from fulfilling a contract, as they simply cannot move product out of the Gulf. 4. Diplomatic efforts. The UN Secretary-General has warned that the situation is out of control and is pushing for an immediate ceasefire to prevent a global humanitarian and economic catastrophe. While India has secured a passage agreement for its vessels, the logistical risks and high insurance premiums mean that even friendly traffic remains extremely limited. India among 5 nations granted passage through Strait of Hormuz by Tehran. Global oil and gas prices have surged after Iran virtually blocked the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow shipping lane between the Persian Gulf and the Gulf of Oman that handles roughly 20% of global oil and LNG.